Okay, here we are now for the second instalment of the Traveller's Notebook that I'm making, that I don't really have a massive plan for. The first thing I'm going to do, this is about adding some pockets and tuck spots and things, but not too many. So what I've done, I've gone through some of my bits, my stash that I've got lying about everywhere, and hopefully within this little collection that I've got here we can start to build things into, and I have just found this. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got the globe on it and a ship's wheel, and I quite like the way that looks. I don't know whether to do it. I might just cut that half and half. I haven't got my trimmer here, so we're just going to have to do rack of the eye, as I say. So I'm just going to do a half pocket here. I'm going to just ink that up just to give it a little bit of definition. But first, where have you gone? Where have you gone? Hole punch. One moment while I just get that. Here it is. So I've got a 1-inch hole punch, and I'm just going to put that in there and make a thumb hole for getting things out easily. So I'm just going to distress this, edge it a little around the edges. You can, if you choose to, stitch around these pockets, but because I'm not organised at all today, because I didn't even know I was going to come in and do anything, I just got the urge, so here I am. But you can stitch around the edges of the pockets just to embellish them a little bit more. And I'm running low on my favourite glue. I need to put an order in, because there's no way I get it here. I have to order it online. And last time I looked, I could only get the small bottles, and they don't last long. So I keep watching for the larger bottles coming back in stock. Come on. There we go. Nope, not playing. So you don't glue all the way around, obviously, because you're going to make it into a pocket. So you just do 3 sides. This doesn't want to come out of here. So you just glue around 3 sides. I'm going to have to give in with this. I think it's finished. Come on. It does not want to play, so I have to use this one, which is not a favourite one, but it's a glue. It's just PVA, a PVA glue. But I do like, there we go. Maybe I can decant that into that bottle and it might come out easier. So about there. First pocket in this Traveller's Notebook. And I'm going to put in, just going to put on a little tag. These are one of Artemase's freebies that you can download from her site, Andrea, and along with lots of other of the crafters, junk journalists are so generous with everything really. They really are generous with things that they give away and freebies and stuff. So I'll just stick this one on using glue stick. There we go. Memories. So that's nice. And I'm going to put one of these little clusters on there as well that I made. There is a video somewhere with these clusters on if you want to know how I made these. They're cute. This has decided to work here. Nope. It's just that this isn't as precise, this one. That's why I don't like using it so much. But let's see. There we go. So I'm just going to tack that on the bottom of there, just to add a little bit on that. And again, I've only glued around 3 sides so that we can put a little tab inside. So there we go. I have some tags that I made. These are just on a cream cardstock, and I've stamped on top of, no, I haven't stamped, I've stenciled on top of there, and I've backed it with coffee dyed paper, so that can go in there. So that's the inside cover. What I might do, I might reinforce this hinge here later with some lace or something, we'll see. So that's the first one done. What I'm going to do, just wait while I wipe this excess glue off and it doesn't stick to this page, and I'm going to close that, and then we're going to put another pocket on here, on this side, so that you can put this traveller's notebook, so you can put tickets or postcards, all sorts of different things. Excuse me while I have a drink. So, I'm sad this glue's finished. A tiny little bit in, so I'll put it in upside down. I'll stand it there in hopes that it might. Right, so that's that one done, and now a pocket on the back, or a tuck spot, or I did have. There we go. This one, because it's got postcards and stuff on. I don't know whether to use the whole thing. What are your thoughts? The whole thing? Just some of it. And this, I'll make a mini tag with it, so won't be wasted. So again, the thumb hole, you can measure so that you know you've got it dead central, but you know what I'm like. So again, just distressing around the edges, again, just the 3 edges. There we go. 3 edges. I've been making Christmas cards this week. How weird's that? We're in March. But one of my friends, she's English but she lives here on the island, is going to visit, hopefully in June, is going to visit her elderly parents and brother and another family member. You know, hopefully she'll be able to get there, because she'll be quite upset if she don't get to see her, because it's her mum's 80th birthday. So she's got a plane ticket booked for June, so let's hope that all's well and they can manage to spend some time together. So she said to me, when I go, I'll take Christmas cards. So can you do me some Christmas cards, please? So I've got an order for Christmas cards that I've been on with this week. And it's weird, I just can't get into making Christmas cards. I don't know. Timeless. I'm going to put some more of these. So, field notes, what about that? Field notes, that's good on there, isn't it? So I'm going to, again, do the edges. It just takes away any of the stark white paper that you might have on the edge of there. But, so yeah, Christmas cards in March, it's weird. But she's just trying to be organised, so there you go. So that's the back done. And let's see what tags I've got. This is what I do in spare time if I'm sat with, well, that's nice, sat with not much to do. Oh look, I've got some matte ones, so that could go in. They need maybe strings or tops on. I'll leave those out. Another one there with the map. There we go. So, can't see that map one in there, can you? I can't see it. So what I want to do is one. I have opened my new ink pad. I've given in to the old one, so I've opened that. There we go. So that's that one. I will put something on top of there, and I'm not going to put anything. I'm not adding another cluster or anything onto here because it's busy as that page. So I don't think it needs anything else with it. I think I'm quite happy with that paper as it is. So I'm just going to flick through and see if anything shouts out at me. I need to cover the back of this. I don't like all of that, so I need to cover the back of this with something. What do they have? Some more of that paper. this belly band, and then we can tuck, or I can use it as a tuck spot. I can do that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to distress this slightly at the edges here. Okay. And then put that there, and then it's a tuck spot. I'm not going to put a thumb hole in because it'll take it off there, so here we go. I might have to do something. This is coming out too thick. But not just now. So I don't put it right up against the edge there, because when you're folding sometimes it gets curled over, so I just leave a little bit of a gap. And this that I'm using to just wipe the excess off is a dried wipe, baby wipe that I use for my crafting, but it just takes those off, and that's a little tuck spot that we can have tags or things in. I can see if these tags, put those in. I'm going to put something on so that we can pull them out properly. So that's one page done, another one. So we've got the front, this tuck spot and a pocket on the back done. That needs something to tuck behind there. What shall we use? I have, oh, that's too big for this journal, isn't it? Or is it? Maybe. These I've used some card, that just the ends of pages that I've used for other things, and I've stenciled just a little bit on and then stitched around the edge. This one's got a little tab of cotton crochet lace on, and they've been backed again with coffee dyed paper, and it's quite plain, but I like this. We could decoupage or collage something on here, but I am not bothered about doing that. I'm going to leave these blank, and what I'm going to do is maybe, I don't know if I want a butterfly. Oops, upside down. So that this is a tab thing. What do you think? Yep, let's do it. So just, not all of the cluster glued, but there we go. There we go. So there, you can use it as a tab for flipping open that page, and then I'm going to, I might just paper clip this in. So we've got a little tab in there. So that's another page done. Oh, we're going well, we're going well. What else? Just going to do the edges of this. I'm just doing down the edge. Here. I'm just fixing it to the edge of this page. There's one of my dogs again. I think the cat's bothering him. She snuggles up, but you know, I don't know if you know about cats, they pad down with their paws. And she's a bit too enthusiastic, and ends up hurting him. Just let me get some paper for that. So what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to create just some note paper. So it's just an A4 sheet that's been coffee dyed, and it's going to be tucked underneath there, so you have some more journaling space. Just there we go. So just to age it a little, just to give it that antique vintage look. I'm just going to distress it around the edges a little. And you can do this with book pages, old ledger paper, old diary papers, anything vintage. I struggle here getting things, so I have to either use digital downloads or make it up as I'm going along with things. I have ordered a book from Amazon that's got vintage flowers in the pages, so hopefully that's going to be really useful. And then what I might do is just stamp these edges or punch these edges. Just to give it a little bit of a decoration. So it's a nice note paper, and it's just tucked behind there, and there's a little bit more journaling space. So that's that page done. You have to be careful not to overfill, because people want to use them obviously for making notes, journal notes. Let's see what I've got here. We'll show a little bit of colour. Again, it's just cardstock that I've backed with coffee stain paper and stitched around the edge and stenciled here. So, what do you think?